Hmm. Oh, oh my. How? Okay, we got bullshit. Oh, I don't care. I have both, but I don't care. I can't see my mouse. So loud. Hmm. Oh, okay. I still can't see my mouse. I don't know what happened, guys. Okay. Ugh. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind friend of you know the kind you know the kind friend of never seen yourself making today. But it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sighed and I in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri pick up. Ah, ah, I overslept again! But I caught up to you this time! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, cat. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even when you want to. Whatever you say, Sayuri. Anyways, we cross the street together and make our way to school. I cannot read. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly spectacular, with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kat, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I meaninglessly I can't read, guys, I'm sorry. Go along with whatever she's going on about. Sorry likes to worry a little too much about me when I perfectly can't. I can't with the music. It's killing my 5 brain cells. Sayori likes to Sayori likes to worry about me a little too Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just to getting by on my average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you are happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years before you are not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get leered by a carefree girl? I don't know. Why do I? Ah, my eyes. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relate to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit. Even if she exaggerate everything inside of her head. I think that's what that is. Oh my eyes. I'm so sorry guys, my eyes are killing me like yesterday. Jeez. The school day is ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an os motivation, I think. Guys, I can't read. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. That sounds wrong. Anyways, I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sorry, Sayori must have come into the had come into the Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Yeah, obviously. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting in here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you are even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie, why do you pose like that? Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club in, the title Vice President. Oh, that said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! I mean, I like cupcakes, so it makes sense. Ugh. And through and throughs what I don't know. I really don't know. Today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I mean, I would. I would. To go to follow Sayori across the school and upstairs a section. I thought that said should do seduction. Anyway, section of the school I rarely visit. Being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. How is everyone have full energy? Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Cat, what a surprise! Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club, it is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she is probably a first year. I'm like as short as Natsuki, but a bit shorter. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comically more mature in time, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Kat. Monica smiles sweetly. I love that pose. How do you do that? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Kat. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? I can't do her voice. That's a little too hard. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ow! I'm sorry. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes which look like little cats. Bro, is it me or does Natsuki know me without even knowing me? The whiskers are charmed with icing and little pieces of chocolate used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and Monica, I followed. It's delicious! Where's your cupcake? Sayori talks with her mouth full. Oh, sorry. It's delicious! And Harley has managed to get icing on her face. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Oh my god, I feel like every man does this, and it's so freaking. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy the tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, made you consider the lit? What made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined in any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and public public tea. I don't know how to say that. And how to prepare for events. I rather much take something I personally enjoy, and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I am fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone yes, we agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Kat, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not that much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yeah, I mean, I like that too. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved in time since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychology elements used in moves as me as well. Okay. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so botically? I don't know. Take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yes! Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately crave something I can read to at that mini level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only a brief moment. If only for a brief moment. That is true. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, it just... Natsuki's eyes started over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh my god. Sayori's sub behind Natsuki puts her hands on her. Oh my goodness. So many things happening. cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki, you wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to show up to your readers, exposing your virtual abilities, I think, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. So you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example, help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh yeah, guys, I gotta go to the restroom real quick. Also, if you guys are wondering why you don't hear um like any screaming, yelling, my parents or anything, they went go fix our neighbor's fence apparently, and my brothers are at school. Also, I'm gonna go get a pillow for my back because it's broken. I was joking, guys. My back isn't actually broken. It just really hurts. And this chair is not working with my back. And I think I'm gonna fall off the chair because how thick it is. Anyways. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nasuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Uh, yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kat? And Micah smiles for me at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I've about this on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh, but but I'm sorry. I thought, Cat, you all. I mean, this sleep against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me and jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Her hair is in her face. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Kat, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with mediocre writing skills? My stomach hurts. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls can continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Susie clean up their food. Hey, Kat, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Ah, my stomach hurts. I'm scared. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I just need to make the most of my Christmas. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Time to write a poem. Pick words. Things. Um. Hi again, cat. Hi. Hi. Oh my god. Hmm. You know, I think I'm gonna have to stop the stream there. My stomach is acting up and it hurts like a lot. So I think I'm gonna have to stop there. I'm so sorry. Oh, alright, bye everyone.